One of the persons who nominated Mary Ellen to be the 2011 Companion of the Center wrote that Mary Ellen is one of those unsung heroes who should not go without recognition. Today it's our privilege to address this situation by recognizing and singing the praises of this particular hero, Mary Ellen Moore. In the process, I hope we bring honor to all the saints of the Church who have lived their ministries with quiet strength and sincere dedication, with steady, sure commitment and humble, confident courage. This is the way Mary Ellen has lived her life in the Church. She's a woman of easygoing leadership and welcoming hospitality. She brings a sense of humor and a positive, hopeful outlook. These gifts have been deeply appreciated. People love Mary Ellen. And we say thank you in a public forum today. Number one for Mary Ellen is her passion for and focus on pastoral care, on relationships, on listening. In all her dealings with others, she is compassionately present and real with people. In her roles as chaplain, pastor, ministry supporter, mentor for students, she is respectful and encouraging. A warm, caring, and patient person, she knows when to support and when to challenge, when to nurture, and when it's necessary to confront. Over the years, Mary Ellen has also proven herself as a skillful educator, leading rich discussion in Bible studies through thoughtful preparation and gentle facilitation, offering leadership development with a vision of empowerment, investing in camping with enthusiasm and energy. Throughout her ministry, Mary Ellen has also been an advocate for justice, accompanying those on the margins, those on the fringe, broadening her perspective with global study tours, bringing a critical eye to her social analysis, and in her early years, pioneering and facing the resistance in her role as a woman in ministry. Mary Ellen is not all work. She's a model of balance and self-care, keeping fit with walking and swimming, gardening with her green thumb, cuddling babies as a volunteer at family services, and participating in the Stephen Lewis Foundation Grandmother to Grandmother project. Mary Ellen's history involves studies at Waterloo Lutheran University, the United Church Training School, and Emmanuel College. She has served in pastorates in Newfoundland, Ontario, and Alberta. Wherever Mary Ellen has found herself, she takes herself and others seriously. She's faced loss and grief with dignity and daring, and she's an authentic and honest with her own frustrations and anxieties. She's been able to discern what is needed, and she's teamed with a sense of mutuality, and she's been committed to the Church as it is and as it could be. So, in the name of all of those who go about their work and business, their vocation and calling, their life and love, without expectation of reward or hoopla, let us sing the praises of this fine woman. Mary Ellen Moore, it's a delight to name you Companion of the Center for Christian Studies.
I am indeed grateful and honored and very humbled to be able to be recognized as a companion of the center today. What a privilege it is to be able to be here and to be able to celebrate also with the graduates and with their families. As you can make the transition and as you move on in your journey as well. I'm also thrilled to have Laura, a classmate and a good friend, with me today, and as well as her husband Jim from Ottawa. And that's been a good time for us, as Jim has done all the chauffeuring around, or else I'm not sure I would be able to know how to get from point A to point B in the weekend that's been here. Of course, it was Laura that began the whole process, and others would like to have been here, but are here in spirit as they have sent greetings to me. In the 60s, when it was Covenant College, and it wasn't the United Church Training School still at that time, I was at Covenant College time, that we were as deaconesses very much in demand. In fact, we had ministers and congregations lined up at the center, or at Covenant College, wanting to know where we were going to be living, because they wanted us to be part of pastoral ministry, congregational ministry at that time. And I was privileged to be able to work at Howard Park United Church in Toronto for 3 years, while my husband then attended Emmanuel. It was later that he also recognized that he had missed out on some of his training at Emmanuel, and we came back to Toronto for a year so that he could also have 1 year at the center. I think at Covenant College at that time, we had great musicians that year, because I have a sensing that we might have been the only class that actually cut a record. And we had a record at that time cut. In fact, I was going through it when Karen Douglas was coming through, and I said, my family won't know what to do with this. You better take this and take it to the archives for the center. So I'm hoping it's somewhere in the archives now, kind of thing. Over the years, I have tried to always work in team ministry when it has been possible, and have tried to do practice the leadership of service, and have been involved in social justice. And I must say that my life has been enriched greatly by having the opportunity to be a mentor, or to work with the local group with any of the diaconal students in the last few years. I've always appreciated the cutting edge work that has been done and continues to be done at the center, and it has been a privilege to be a part of that, as I think we've pushed always on the boundaries and tried to help people see things in a different way. And I think that's partly to do with the excellent staff that we've had. When I was at Covenant College, it was Harriet Christie was our principal, Sarah Harrison was our field placement person, Eleanor Gamble was our Christian education, but all those people that have gone before that were walking in their footsteps. And so I say thank you to the staff even today in terms of their leadership and their dedication and commitment. And so I say thank you for this honor of joining 17 others, I guess, in terms of being a companion for the center. And I hope I can do justice to it. Thanks again.